Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan, back again, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a very brief lesson going into this article regarding this anti-SEM, as they spell it, as they pronounce it. We're going to just say the anti-Shem awareness bill that was just recently passed, which pretty much gives these individuals power to come down with disciplinary action, okay, if they're spoken about. You see, in the elder apostle Tahar, he put out a PSA yesterday regarding this topic, to just let these individuals just go about their business, unless they come up to the altar, asking questions, and we're going to answer them truthfully, man. Okay? But other than that, not to antagonize, let them do their thing, because ultimately, we understand that this is a snare, first and foremost for the servants, the prophets, man, because the talking point is anti these individuals, man. Why? Because we're testifying, okay, that we are the chosen nation, okay, which automatically would make them would make them out to be imposters. You see? So we understand what they're doing, man, through the spirit. And ultimately they're seeking to slay us, man. Okay? But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, hey, the elect, Lord willing, we're part of that precious number, are gonna get the win. As it's written, man. Okay, the accuser of our brethren is going to be casted down, man. And we're in the final stages, the final seconds, okay, of this man's rulership, man. Okay, and we're seeing this man diminish. We're seeing it right before our eyes, man. And it's a beautiful thing. Okay, and this is just this, him coming through with this bill is just a sign of him crying out. Okay? He's crying out, man. Realizing, that he's been detected. You see? He's been spotted. And as it tells us in 2 Thessalonians, man, the wicked, okay, has been revealed, man. Which is a heavy, heavy part of end time prophecy, the wicked being revealed. The wicked being Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, because what this man has been doing since its inception, okay, since the Renaissance period, is deceiving the earth, man. Deceiving everybody, lying. Okay, rewriting history. Okay, committing iconoclasm. Destroying artifacts and relics. Which was testify the truth of the matter. Okay, this is what this man's been doing. But now he's been found out. Okay? And this bill is just a sign of him crying out, man. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the first scripture I want to get, let's go here. And again, this lesson is not going to be long. The book of Psalms, chapter 37, real quick. In verse 32, and it reads, the wicked Okay, which we know the wicked is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, but so in the Malachi 1 and 4. The wicked watcheth the righteous being the elect. Okay? Because ultimately, 2/3 of our people, 2/3 of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, which also come in the form of speckled birds, which are Israelites that don't look the part, but their bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. What they're already in the snare of Esau. You see? They're already part of his NWO. All right, they're already prematurely enlisted. You see, they're already completely consumed and deceived. You see, and they have no spiritual awareness. They have no intentions on repenting. You know, they're coming under the energy, okay, of the prince of the power of the air, man, which is the spiritual demon Satan, which is the energy evil he comes in. Okay, this is what 2/3 of our people subscribe to. You see, so this righteous is talking about the elect, because ultimately the elect they're contrary to this man. They're not for his turn. You see, this is why it says this as we continue to read, and seeketh to slay him. You see, because the righteous, because of the righteous and their upright conversation, it creates a snare for the deceiver, which is evil E. Okay, the slanderer, the liar. It creates a snare for him, man. Okay, and now he's caught wind, of the gospel, the talking point, regarding him being a bastard, dwelling in Ashdod. And now he's using his strength, which is the law, to cause mischief, man. Okay, as it tells us in Psalms. This is what he's doing. Okay, the law is his. Matter of fact, let's get this before we go there. Before I grab this article, real quick, let's grab this. The Book of Wisdom of Solomon. Now, this is the wicked. This is speaking of Esau. Okay, and this is his mindset. Right? Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 11. Let our strength be the law of justice. But there's no justice with their laws, man. As we've come to that conclusion regarding his froward management. Okay? This man has put nasty people on a pedestal, man. Okay? There's no justice. There's no law of justice here, man. That's an oxymoron. But anyways, let's continue on. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. And at this time, okay, our so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans will be considered feeble, man. And this man's reprobate mind, okay, but contrary to popular belief, okay, and we got help from on high. Okay, hey, what do you think those so-called UFOs, because they're the chariots of Israel, okay, what do you think that is? For you people out there that just stumbled upon this lesson, what do you think that is? Hey, those are the chariots of Israel, man. Okay, we got help from on high. You see, and the angels encamped around those that fear the Lord, man, which is the righteous. There's a divine entity assisting, okay, those of the chosen generation. Lord willing, we're part of that precious number, man. Baratazah. You see, so real quick, when you go to this bill real quick, and we're not going to read it in its totality. We're going to just go straight to the point. Check it out. House passes GOP. You see, you see it, right? Bill amid college unrest. And, we're on the street, man. That whole college unrest situation. It was controlled opposition, man. And efforts for them to do this. You see? Or the Abkeo style of an approach. You see, because Esau snared. See, we're in the time where nothing's working out in Esau's favor. You see, because we're in the time of him being removed. Okay, we're in the time where the Lord is going to cut off the wicked. You see, we're going to go back to Psalms 37 as well, Lord willing, going into that. Right? Check it out. The House passed the Anti-Awareness Act on Wednesday amid unrest on college campuses. The bill, which was introduced by a bipartisan group of lawmakers, passed 32091. The measure was led by Rep. Mike Lawyer and had 15 Democratic co-sponsors. Many Republicans and Democrats who voted against the bill said it infringes on free speech. And of course it does. But this man doesn't give a damn. Okay? This is what you would consider an ill dealing, man. Okay? An unrighteous act. Matter of fact, let's go here. Let's go back to the scriptures. That's the point on that. So you see what that's going to boil down to. Okay? The persecution of the church, man. Let's go here. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 8, and it reads, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, evil is done. All three of these things, man. His laws are a form of unrighteous dealings. Okay, his injuries in the form of the transatlantic slave trade, Devil's Punch Bowl, okay, the Trail of Tears, Wounded Knee Massacre, and the list goes on. Okay, hey, and riches gotten by deceit. Come on, man. This man has gone north, south, east, west, colonizing. Okay, stealing, raping, robbing, and murdering. His history testifies against him. Okay, the kingdom is, all right, check this out. Because of those things, right, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Who do you think it's going to get translated to? Okay, the chosen Israel, man. Okay, starting with the elect. That transition is going to start with the elect upon the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai with the host of heaven, okay, delivering the elect of Israel. You see? That's that transition of kingdoms, man. Okay, Esau being the end of the world, the end of an age, and Jacob being the beginning of it that followeth, man. And then the rest of our people, which would be considered the 2/3, the undesirables, they're going to be born back into the kingdom through the loins of the elect. All right, being granted access to that second covenant, which was promised to Israel as a whole, man. You see? But now we're in a time now where we're seeing Esau being cut off. You see, we're witnessing it. Let's go here. Let's go back to Psalms 37. There it goes. The book of Psalms chapter 37 and verse 34, and it reads, wait on the Lord Yahweh and keep his way right, which is what? The righteous way. Okay? Offending less. Walk in the path of righteousness to the best of your ability. And he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. Right? The meek, right, which is the elect of Israel, first and foremost, shall inherit the earth. You see, as it's written in Matthew. Okay? See that? So there's a reward for waiting on Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Right? Check it out. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. And we're seeing the beginning stages of it now. Okay? And it's going to come in its totality upon the return of our Lord in the form of World War III. Okay? Which is the war to end all wars. See, but we're seeing the beginning stages of it now. As the misery creeps into Babylon. This is why you got videos like this. Let me get this real quick. Bear with me.
Does anybody else just like really struggle with like enjoying the way life is now when like you just miss the way life used to be? Like you just miss the way things used to be. And like it's like you can't get back to that. And I feel like I'm just like grieving like my old life. And I just like want it back. But like life is so different now. I like don't like crying on here, but like I don't know, does anybody else relate? Because I'm like super struggling right now with like how to like move forward and enjoy now, when like at the same time like I just want things to go back to the way that they used to be. Don't hang your head. You know? Anyone else?
Miserable shall she be. You see? Miserable shall the cities be that receive thy sons. See, we're in that time, man. Misery's creeping into Babylon. Okay? This is why we have these various TikTok videos, man. From Edomites to heathen to 2/3 of Jake joined into this man's ways. Grieving, man. They're feeling it. And don't get it twisted. We right here experiencing it all as well. Okay? But guess what? We're confident in our affliction because we know the end. We know the latter end. You see, we understand that this is a necessary evil in efforts to bring in the kingdom. See, so we're confident, man. See? And we're witnessing it. This is what this is going into, man. This is the beginning stages of witnessing the wicked being cut off, man. You see? Check it out. Psalms 37 and 35. I have seen the wicked in great power. Right? And this is the greatest kingdom erected. Babylon the Great. The feet and toes of the statue that Daniel saw. Okay? This is the final kingdom of the heathen. Right here. Right? Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon. And spreading himself like a green bay tree. Right? This man has, again, he's covered all four corners of the earth, which gives credence to him being Esau. Because pursuing to Genesis 27, that's part of his blessing. That he would have the fatness of the earth. You see? Including the resources. That's why when you go into that word fatness, it goes into oil when you look it up in the blue letter. Okay? This is why this man's able to usurp authority, man. Over the resources, man. He's in the blessed condition. He's in his blessing. You see? But, hey, all good things must come to an end. And we're in the time now, okay, where Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, is about to cut down that high tree, like it tells us in Ezekiel 17. Let's close out right there. See? The book of Ezekiel, chapter 17, and verse 24, and it reads, and all the trees of the field shall know, and the trees are likened unto people. And to prove that, when you go to Mark 8 real quick, just to make a point through the Spirit, when you go to Mark 8 and 24, it reads, and he looked up, and this is a man that was blind, and Yahweh Shai hailed his vision. Check it out. And he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking. You see that? So this is allegorical speech. When you go back to Ezekiel 17, all right, and all the 17 and 24, and it reads, and all the trees of the field shall know, the trees being likened unto men, which are likened unto nations. You see that the Lord Yahweh have brought down the high tree, okay, which is evil E, right? Have exalted the low tree, man. Okay, Israel, man. Okay, Lazarus, when you go into the parable of Lazarus and the rich man, you see, have dried up the green tree, right? That green bay tree we just read about in Psalms 37. Yahweh is going to dry that shit out. And when something dries out, it's a process. It's a process of losing moisture. Okay, and that clip we just seen is an example of this place drying out. Okay, the mirth is gone. It's not like how it used to be, and it's not going back to that. Why? Because the kingdom of heaven's coming. Okay, which is Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai leading the charge, ruling on the planet Earth, as it tells us in Revelations, the 5th chapter. You see? Let's continue on. And have made the dry tree to flourish. I, the Lord, Yahweh, have spoken and have done it. So this is what's coming. Hey, the low tree is about to be raised up. Okay? And it's happening now. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is raising us up out of the dunghill, man. And it starts with this knowledge. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Which is going to be the delivery path of the times to come. As it tells us in Ezekiel 33:6. You see? So yeah, man, hey. Kahalayim la Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Evil is about to meet his demise. And no bill, okay, no unrighteous decree, okay, no matter how much you kick and scream, it's gonna come to pass, man. Why? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is a man of his word. He cannot lie. And he promised us that we're next in line, man. So yeah, man, hold fast. Hey, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is on your ass, evil E. It's game over, man. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwath were edified. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kal Halalim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Shalom.